Welcome to another Sith List reaction episode. This week, another Andor's on the list. I'm Mirage, that's Les. We're -1 today. Randy can't make it, but we're going to try to do our best to watch Andor and break it down for you at the end of it. How you doing, Les?
I'm doing okay. Let's see if we can capture the original magic of just you and I running reactions before we
don't let Randy hear that.
The great Randy to the show.
The magic, is that what you're calling it?
Let's just see if we can. Let's see if we still got it, man. Because maybe we were crutching on Randy for having Randy as a crutch.
Maybe we were. Maybe Randy, we still love you. Can't wait to have you back for House of Dragon and next Andor. And we just did the Black Panther trailer. Yes. So guys, please subscribe and you'll get all that goodness. Go to sithlist.com and you can check out our podcast, all of our weekly podcast episodes, all the YouTube stuff, and our Patreon page if you want to support us. We appreciate all likes and comments. And yeah, man, what are you expecting from this? I know I'm absolutely loving this show. And the more people I talk to out and about, they're loving this show. It doesn't have a lot of pew pew and bang bang and things blowing up, but that's totally cool because it's all character development. The acting is phenomenal. The writing is great. And it's so amazing to see the Empire start its, spreading out and getting into all over the galaxy and trying to put their will on people. And I think that's what we're going to see in the next couple of episodes. And then also, obviously, the resistance building up. And seeing things that we never thought. So what do you think, Les?
I think this just helps lay more of a foundation for what we know Star Wars to be. To know that there are different things going on throughout the galaxy and throughout the Empire, that Obi-Wan is doing what he's doing, whatever it is he's doing. I'm not trying to tie Kenobi together with Andor, but to know that there's that happening, to know that Luke is scrambling around out there somewhere because he is. Leia's doing something out there. We may not get appearances from any of the original trilogy people, but
we will not. No, we will not.
We don't need them. And I think we're just gonna we're gonna get a little bit more of a ramp up this episode as we get a payoff in another episode of this arc. So they left us with them getting ready to go for it. I think now we're going to see them, start assessing, and casing and
well, I think we're going to see the escape. We're going to see them try to infiltrate that base.
Go for it.
I think we're going to see that this week. We'll find out right now. There's 7 episodes left, and we got 12 more next season. So very, very exciting. Yeah, very exciting. I believe it was supposed to be 4 seasons at one point, but they've condensed it to 12 for each episode, so 24 total, which I'm stoked about.
Good for us, man.
Yeah, good for us.
Yeah, hey.
Exactly. Good for us. Let's do this. Let's go. Wow, really sad.
You might as well wear a sign that says, "I promise to disappoint you." I'm calling Uncle Harlow. I'm calling in the family favor.
Haven't heard that in a while.
They bail without him?
It's all there. Bill asked me to have a look. And whose is this?
That's the one he got it from that guy, right? That he killed?
I'm here to win and walk away.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
I like this guy, man.
Oh, here we go.
This guy.
Did you eat? When would that have happened? I don't have early class today.
We planned this.
You did?
Get your coat. It's not up for discussion.
I so appreciate the support.
The dad just sits there and just stares at her, loving every minute of it. Is that a Polaroid? Damn.
That's an old one.
That's a contraption.
True. He's sturdy.
Which of these people do you think are going to die?
Well, I think he's dead, unfortunately.
Our elemental rights are such a simple thing to hold, they will have to shake the galaxy awfully hard to loosen our grip.
Obviously, it's a track launch, so there's an adjusted thrust ratio to make it up the ramp.
How would I know the weight? Is this a test?
It's a simple question.
You really don't.
Oh, no.
Do you?
I'll pilot.
No, you'll do as you're told.
I'm flying it. We can say it's your idea. I don't care, but if it's my ass on the line, I'm pulling
Right.
this thing out of there.
The garrison HQ and the barracks up top at the east end. The Rono tunnel. What's this?
You should be back soon, sir.
Back from where?
I believe they're in the tower, sir.
You are Imperial Private Clem.
Oh, that was a good transition. I wasn't expecting to see this guy.
Right. Well, not only that, he's backed.
Captain Tigo. Our confidence. We belong here. We're following orders. Squad, hope.
Uh-oh.
Wait!
What?
TIE fighters.
Cover the guns.
This is so cool to see.
Oh, it went the other way.
Man.
No, he's not.
Oh.
They'll soon see. A surprise from above is never as shocking as one from below.
Okay, it's gone.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm just moving your stuff.
Don't.
It was in the way.
Don't ever.
I thought you were checking the comms.
Let's have a look at you. Make a soldier of you yet.
Tom is labelled a single military component in the past 12 quarters.
Well, maybe there's an unofficial ledger.
They're all about to do peyote. I hope we get to see this
I
thing.
didn't tell you how wrong you were about Uncle Harlow.
Lieutenant Gorn. What's an Imperial lieutenant doing getting involved with this?
That's a good question, though.
Know.
Yeah, your whole lives depend on this question.
Sir, as you were.
I prepared a reduced schedule for tomorrow.
They're playing right into
The
it.
day after tomorrow. I'll be here midday and I expect to see it shine.
Absolutely, sir. Don't move.
He's gonna look at his kyber crystal.
There we go. Okay. Okay, so I guess we know it's not a fake, huh?
It's your call. I'm being paid.
Oh,
Just
Paid
let
to
it
be
out.
here. You need to know? That's it.
oh, wow.
You saw me talking to Garth, you. When were you planning to tell me about this new foundation?
Didn't think you'd be interested. It's charitable.
You know, Uncle Harlow is gonna come into this
Yeah,
place.
me too. What's up?
Look at that.
It's going down. I have a feeling this episode's gonna end.
It is, dude.
Just
It's
a
gonna
clean
end.
cut.
She wants me to tell you about my brother. There's a long version, but what matters is they killed him. He was a farmer. Imperial prefect came in, took his land, flooded it.
Here we go.
Ah, there he is. The nerves of the people in the field. The regret of the backers.
Or would he just be starting?
All right, there you have it. Episode number 5 is in the books and reminding me of episode number 1 a little bit less. It's a slow burn. I knew we weren't going to get any action. I was hoping, I was praying we would. Action, but my sense of action means the accomplishment of what they have been planning or an actual start of what they're planning. I guess we're saving that for episode 6, the halfway point. What's your thoughts?
I feel that there was some type of action. It was more of a tension being built, adding another layer to the story. This is great storytelling. Yes, do we want blasters and explosions and space battles or, ground battles and stuff like that? We do. But,
yeah,
a lot of counterintelligence and intelligence and like spycraft and all that kind of stuff is just boring. It's just playing the cards and,
right.
Setting things up. This is building toward a major confrontation, though, because they're not getting out of that base easily. They may be able to infiltrate, and that may be the best part. But yeah, I again, this is probably for people looking for Easter eggs at this point. That's probably all you should be doing at this point. If you're good at that, looking for Easter eggs and looking for little things. Some locations were named.
Yeah, locations were named. There's a holocron back there. I think that was also in the last episode.
And I'm sure there are more things, but again, this is just telling the story. It's giving us 3 different parts. You get, the build-up, secondary build-up. They're there now. They're at the door. I did like the different levels, of especially on the rebellion side, the start of the rebellion side, if we can start calling them that. There was the distrust as we got closer, so they didn't trust Clem / Cassian. Then there's the nerves. Then you have with Luthen and his assistant, the regret. Mon Mothma is like just trying her best to,
she's trying her best to keep her family together.
Just keep her family together. On top of that, being exposed as like whatever she could be exposed as. So there's all that kind of stuff going on, and maybe that's good for Star Wars. This is great storytelling for Star Wars.
Speaking of spies, I think maybe her husband's going to end up being one of the spies and informant. I don't know. I hope not for her sake, but yeah, for the Empire, yeah. But you're right. I think this is going to definitely pay off. It's a slow burn, and all this development and exposition is going to come to a climax. And I think and I hope that climax is just unbelievable action-wise. I'm not saying that I haven't liked what I've seen. I've absolutely loved this. I love that this is so different. Yeah, like you said, we have no fighting whatsoever, no lightsabers, we have a really cool TIE fighter scene. I thought that was rad. It's always cool to see those TIE fighters in atmosphere. And I think we saw an Imperial shuttle, if I'm not mistaken, in the background going in.
Right.
But I love it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the show, love the dialogue. And somebody, I think one of our listeners on the Sith List podcast said that it reminds them of Game of Thrones, the dialogue. And every single conversation is a tense one. And they're absolutely right. I paid attention to this one. Every single one had some substance and was tense. And it's not easy to write.
No. It builds, it adds, like, again, it adds layers, it adds earthiness, it gives it a weight that, is different. This just, again, it brings something different. It's one thing to have the Millennium Falcon blasting through in the space, and jumping to light speed, and everybody's got lightsabers and all this awesome, cool stuff. But there was always this thing that was going on, and it was the war in Star Wars. And that's just how I feel. Like this is giving us the start of it. It's giving us the basis of, the foundation that we need to go from that. And how do I say it? In A New Hope, right? It's that hall scene, right? Where Vader walks in and he force chokes the final person. It ever since that aired and started the whole thing, we needed more. We've always sought more. There's always been more, but here we are. Now we're getting all the everything that we need to get to that point, into what everybody is falling in love with in their lifetime with Star Wars.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a great point. Well, guys, thank you so much. I know maybe some people are not going to love this episode as much as some of the others, but stick with it. I think this thing is going to definitely pay off. And at the end, when you watch it as a whole, you're going to say, wow, that was what great writing and what great storytelling. So we're just at the storytelling part. Please subscribe. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. Like and subscribe and comment if you liked it. If you didn't like it, we'd like to have you here for the journey of Andor and other things like House of the Dragon and anything Marvel puts out and anything in pop culture. We're all about it. So for Les, I'm Mirage, and for Randy, who's probably asleep right now, we're the Sith List, and we'll catch you next week right here for episode number 6, the halfway point of Andor, right here on the Sith List.